What's up? It's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another Pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building Electabuzz Pokemon number 125 on the Pokédex. Now, I got him from candypatterns.com, description down below, so we're going to start it off with some black wool, yellow, orange, white, and then just a couple blocks of our red wool, and that's what we're going to be using for our Electabuzz. So we're going to start with just 3 blocks of our black wool. So let's line up. And we're gonna go just 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna grab 2 whites. We're gonna place 1 white here, skip a space, and then the other one. Then we're gonna grab our black. We're gonna place a block on the left. And then 2 right here. 1, 2. We're gonna grab our orange wool and we're gonna place it right above this black. And then to the left of this orange, we're gonna go up by 3 black wools. Hopefully I didn't build them too close. I have a feeling that I did, so if we need to make more room, we'll just break that one, but whatever. Let's get back to this guy. Well, we're gonna grab our yellow wool and we're gonna place 1 block here, and then above that yellow, we're gonna place 2 black wools. We're gonna grab our orange wool yet again, and we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to grab our black and we're going to go 1 block. And then we're going to place 2 yellows, an orange, and then finally a black. So that's what his little foot should look like up to this point. I know we need to fill this in with yellow, but we're going to do that at the end of the video when we can fast forward through all just filling in of the yellow blocks. So now for the next layer, what we're going to do is set starting on top of this black wool, we're going to place an orange. And then 2 red wools going up. And then starting right here, we're going to place 6 black wools going towards the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to place a white, an orange, 3 yellow wools, so 1, 2, 3, and then a white. So once again, this is going to be 6 black wools. And we're going to place a white, an orange, 3 yellows, and then another white. Then we're going to place 6 black wools below this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to place a black next to this white, and then a white on top of the black. We're going to place 1 black here. And then starting on top of the white, we're going to place 4 blocks moving towards the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 blocks going straight up. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab our orange and we're going to place 2 blocks right here. 1, 2. We're going to grab our black and we're going to place 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab our orange again and we're going to place it just in this little corner right here with a red on the left. We're going to place 1 black wool in the middle. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3 next to this red. Then we're going to do another 3 blocks starting here. 1, 2, 3. And then again, 1, 2, 3. Let's place a yellow wool here just so that it's easier to see. And then we're going to grab our red wool and we're going to just sprinkle in a couple blocks of red wool where we need it. And we're going to need 2 blocks here. So 1, 2. And then another 2 right here. 1 and a 2. So now let's take a little step back. This is what we have so far for our Electabuzz. So pause it if you need to use this time to just review your build and then look at my build. And this is what we have up to this point. I know it just looks like a mess of blocks, but as we build it, it'll make sense in no time. So we're just going to keep at it. Now we're going to grab our black wool and starting right here. On top of, actually, we made a little mistake. This little block here, we need to delete it and place it over here. So that's what it should actually look like. And then starting on top of this red, we're going to place 6 black wools going towards the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to place a yellow with a black on the right and on the top. Awesome. Then we're going to grab our orange wool and we're going to place it next to this red over here. Then a white. And then 3 orange wools on the left of the white. We're going to grab our black wool and we're going to place 4 blocks right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. With an orange on the top. And then a black on the left of the orange. Now we're going to go back down here because we got to start building this side. That's going to feature like his tail and then his other fist. This area is probably the most complicated part of the build. So I'm going to go extra slowly. Just so I don't lose anybody. But we need to add a couple blocks of detail first. We're going to add 3 red wools, like so. And then a row of yellow wool, like that. And then 1 block. We're going to grab our black wool and we're going to add 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3 with a red wool right here. We're going to grab our black wool and then starting here, we're going to place 1 block. So let me be more specific other than just saying here. Right next to this orange wool to the left of it, we're going to place 1 black wool. And then starting on top of this orange, moving towards the left, we're going to place 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to place 2 yellow wools, and then an orange with a yellow on top. Then we're going to place 2 black wools with a yellow and an orange on top. And then right here in this little ledge, we're going to place 4 black wools, making a square. Then starting on the top right of this square right here, we're going to start by placing 5 black wools going towards the right. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to place a red wool here and in here. So just 2 red wools here and here. So all the way to the right of the black and then on top of the last black wool that we placed. Then to the left of this red wool, we're going to add 2 black wools. Now we're going to move over here to this little 2 blocks that stick out. And we're going to add 1 black wool on the bottom left. And then right here, we're going to add a plus sign composed of our yellow wool. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just make sure you add a little plus sign made of our yellow wool. Then we're going to place the black in this corner and on this bottom corner. We're going to add 3 blocks in this shape. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. So make sure you have those 3 blocks because we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to add another 1, 2, 3. Then to the left here, in this little corner, we're going to go up by 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Like that. Make sure you have 4 blocks. And then next to this yellow, starting right next to it, on the left to be specific, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab our yellow wool, and actually no, we're going to go back to our black. We're going to do the yellow in just a second. We're going to start right here. Hopefully you guys can see. So basically you see the tip of this like plus sign. We're going to move directly to the left, and then here we're going to go up by 8, and that's going to be our first block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So once again, just to double count, we're going to go right here, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Is that 8? Oh, I'm confused. Let me just delete it and start from the beginning, just to make sure. So right here, you see this plus sign? We're going to move to the left, and we're going to go up by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is definitely 8. Sorry that I had to, that sounded funny, sorry that I had to go delete it and do it again, but I just wanted to make sure, because it would really suck if we like completely build it and then we're off right there. That would mess everything up. That's why it's super duper important to make sure to pay attention, because if you miss one block, you ruin the whole thing. So right here, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then an orange wool on the right. To the right of this orange, we're gonna place 2 black wools. And then we're gonna go 1, 2. Actually, no. Let's just delete that. Let's just take a step back. This is what we have so far. Pause it if you need to. Now would be a great little stopping point. We're going to go back there because that part's going to be really complicated. But I want to make sure that you guys have everything that you need before we do that. So that would be a great little stopping point. I know we already took one not too long ago, but I do have a tendency to build quickly. I bet you guys are tired of me saying that over and over again. But I do. I build quickly, and I apologize for it. I know you guys keep yelling at me to slow down, but it's so difficult to go slowly because, you know, I'm excited. I want to build this. So I already built one, so I guess I already kind of know how to do it. So I go kind of quickly. But, yeah, trying to be a good tutorial video YouTuber for you guys. So, if you guys have any tips for me, let me know. But now, back to the build. What we're going to be doing is that directly above this yellow wool, we're going to go up by 5 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then right here above the orange, we're going to go and place 4 blocks going towards the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to place 1 more black wool. So that's what that little section should look like. I know it was kind of complicated, but hopefully we get through it together. Now what we're going to do next is that we're going to add 3 blocks of our yellow wool here. 1, 2, 3. And then to the right of those 3 yellow wools, we're going to go down by 4 black wools twice. So the first time we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again 1, 2, 3, 4. So now let's just back it up, beep, beep, like a dump truck. This is what we have so far. Now we're going to add 3 blocks of our yellow wool. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, just like that. We're going to add 2 black wools below it with an orange on the right of it. Then we're going to just jump sides to the left again. And then on the top of this row, that's going to be 5 going up, we're going to attach 4 starting here on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so going up. Then here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 with our orange wool. We're going to grab our black, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. It's almost like the same shape, but just kind of like backwards and flipped, maybe? So yeah, just make sure you have those 2 blocks composed of 3 blocks each. Then we're gonna grab a yellow and place a black on the right. And then on top of this black, we're gonna do something kind of funny. We're gonna grab a yellow, an orange, and a yellow. I guess that wasn't funny at all, but yeah. Just make sure you have that yellow, orange, and yellow again. And then 3 black wools going up. Then right here, we are going to place a black wool with an orange, 2 yellows. Then we're going to place another black on the left of the yellows. And 3 black wools with an orange here. So that was definitely way too fast. So let me take a little step back. That's going to be his fist, because, you know, he's ready to fight. Because one of his cool moves, if you play Pokemon games, which I recently started playing Soul Silver. I know that game is so old. I think it came out like in 2007 again, and it was a remake of the game that came out in 2002. But I'm getting sidetracked. I've been playing a lot of Nintendo DS. So yeah, and I've been choosing this guy because this guy's pretty cool. Because other than being an electric type Pokemon, he can actually just throw punches. So that's pretty neat. So that's going to be one of his punches. We're going to go and fill it in with some yellow wool at the end of the video. So it's going to look like a real fist. But for now, this mess of blocks, it's going to be our Electabuzz, or Electabuzz, not Electra, Electabuzz up to this point. We don't got much to do. We just now have to do the face and another hand, and we're going to be done. So I know I've been going kind of slowly in this video. We're almost at the 15-minute mark. But I just want to make sure that we're going over it slowly enough so that everybody has a chance to build it in their first try. Awesome. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to go right here to this little yellow corner, and we're going to add 1 white wool with a black on the right. And then directly above this yellow, we're going to add 3 black wools in this shape. There's so many of these shapes. Like there's one here, here, and here. We're going to place an orange wool right here in this corner on the top right of the black wool that we placed. Then we're going to place 1 black wool with 3 black wools on the side going up. So like at a big L. And then an orange wool on the right. And then here we're going to do something kind of special. We're going to grab our yellow wool and we're going to place 4 blocks. Then we're going to place 1 black wool here. 2 on this side. And then right here in this little edge that we have going on, we're going to place 4 black wools. We're going to grab our yellow, and we're going to place 2 blocks right here. 1, 2. Then we're going to add 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to place 1 black wool. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to place 1, 2, and let's just fill it in. I know we usually fill it in at the end, but it's going to be bothering me if we just left 1 little block. So make sure you guys have this little section. That's going to be one of his antennas, and then the fist is going to be wrapping around really closely. Alright, so now let's get to it. We're going to grab our yellow, and we're going to place 2 blocks right here. 1, 2, with 2 orange wools on the right, and then a black on top of the yellow. We're going to place a yellow and an orange. And then 3 orange blocks going up on the right of the orange wool that we placed. Now we're going to place 1, 2, 3. Let's just fill this in. Basically like a big T. Like T for Tim or for tomatoes. Or whatever else starts with T. Train. And then 3 black wools on the top. Then we're going to do 2 diagonal black wools. So 1, then a yellow, and then there's our second. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 with our yellow wool. We're gonna grab our black. We're gonna place 1 block here and then 3 directly below it. We're gonna place 1 black wool below this black wool on the left. And then to the left of that black, we're gonna go down by 3. So 1, 2, 3. We're gonna place 2 yellows and then 2 blacks. And then another 2 blacks like so. Let's just fill this in with yellow so it doesn't look so weird. Now we're gonna grab our orange. We're gonna place an orange here. Then a red and an orange. Whoops, orange. Now we're going to place 2 orange wools here. Not orange, but yellow. I'm sorry. 2 yellow wools and then 2 black wools directly on the right. Now we're going to place an orange on the bottom and then on the bottom right. Then we're going to go 1, 2. Followed by 1, 2, 3. So now let's take a little step back. I know that part was really complicated, but it'll make sense in a bit when we fill it in with yellow wool. This is one of those builds that it looks nothing like it should until it's completely filled in. Now we're going to go back up here. We're going to add a yellow wool with a black on the right. Then a yellow below the black wool that we place, and we're going to surround it with 3 blocks of our black wool. Then a yellow, a white, and another yellow. And then below this yellow, we're going to add 2 black wools with an orange right here. Now starting on this white wool, we're going to grab our black and we're going to go down by 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to place a yellow with 2 black wools below it. So 1, 2. And then another yellow with 2 black wools. And that's going to be the main outline for our Electabuzz. We still have to go and give him his face, like his face, not his face, but like just his eyes and eyebrows. And that's going to be it. So he's now coming to shape. That's going to be the rough outline, not the rough outline, but that's going to be the complete outline for our Electabuzz. So take this time to just review the build, look at your screen, and then look at my screen, and make sure that your Electabuzz looks like this up to this point. Greatly the stopping point in the video. You can use it to pause, go take a walk, do whatever you want, come back when you're ready to finish building him. So now, like I was saying, we're going to add the details for his eyes. So for that, we're going to go right here in this section. You guys see this section? And we're going to replace this 1 yellow wool with an orange. That should have been orange. Then we're going to place a yellow in this corner. And below this yellow, we're going to have a sandwich of black, orange, and black. Then we're going to have a black next to this orange with a white and a black below. So it's going to be black, orange, black. And then we're going to move down and to the left. And we're going to go black, white, black. We're going to place a yellow here. And then to the left of that yellow, we're going to go down by 3 black wool. So 1, 2, 3. And then another 1, 2, 3. we're gonna place a white wool with a black on the top, and then on the left of the white. We're gonna place a black with 2 white wools on the left. And then on top of this yellow, we're gonna place a black wool and then a black wool. And then just 2 more blocks, and that's gonna be it. We're gonna place an orange and then a black. And that's gonna be his eyes. I know it looks kind of funny, but once we fill him in, it's gonna look super good. So use this time to just double check the blocks so you can see in the image, and then we're gonna go fill him in together, and we're gonna be done. This has been a really long tutorial, but you know, this guy has a lot of detail, and he does look super wicked at the end. So now what I'm gonna be doing is that I'm gonna go fill him in with some yellow wool, and I'll be back for the end of the video. So let's get to it. And there we go, that's gonna be our Electabuzz Pokemon number 125. Just make sure that this little 2 blocks, or actually 3 blocks, because it's gonna be 1, 2, and then 1 right here, are empty, because that's gonna help differentiate the tail and the arm. And there we go, that's gonna be Electabuzz. Hopefully you guys had a really good time making this pixel art. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, so you can stay up to date with all our newest videos. And as always, thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. Tell your friends about us, and we'll see you next time.